Hi everyone, this is Johanna Riquier again for GAMERGING Summit. Today we have Stefano Bianchi from It's the End, and Stefano is going to introduce himself and talk about his business. He's in immersive technology with a caveat, which is the impact. And so Stefano is going to talk about this and how really the impact that you want to bring through immersive technologies. Hi, Stefano, welcome.
Hi, Joanna. Hi, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. So let me introduce briefly It Is the End, our vision and what we want to do. I started the company 3 years ago in UK, and we were developing games and virtual reality. Mainly games and customer engagement in events in luxury places like Harrods and Fortnum & Mason. So trying to push VR to a not common target of people. And as soon as we have these specific events, we realized that virtual reality and immersive technologies has an immense and powerful emotional power. Mm-hmm. So we got the same wow effect and smile reaction from everyone, even from the most skeptical person. And so we realized that this technology can be used maybe not just to amuse people, but also to bring some sort of relief and improve the life quality of people that are suffering. So we started to look at VR in a different way, and that's when we started to work on application to be used as a support therapy tool for cancer patients, or actual topic how to fight with VR isolation and social anxiety, which is a big problem now after the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's basically what we like to do, and we live in an amazing time now in terms of evolution of technology. You know, VR, AR are blooming, and also now Metaverse is actually not just fiction.
Okay, so can you give us an example of how you can apply immersive technologies to the health, to mental health, for example?
If you think at social anxiety, most of the common type of social anxiety are basically worsened by the pressure of society. You know, social anxiety means it comes from society, from having people around, and the fear of judgment, and being in a place that you feel is dangerous. While in VR, you can start creating training situation, starting from a safe environment, because it's a virtual safe environment. You build something where you cannot harm yourself, you can stop at any time, and you can progress slowly in creating a more challenging scenario. So this happens for everything. I think that the most easiest example that I can give you is related to some sort of phobias, like suffering of claustrophobia. You start in a room that is big and wide, and then when you feel comfortable, you have a trigger and you start to reduce in the space slowly, but you give yourself time and the patient time to adapt to the situation and see that everything is fine. He knows that he can remove the headset at any time. You know, you can assist him with breathing technique and exercise so that he start to find his balance, and this applies to almost everything. And it works because it's really immersive. Your brain is engaged in its, in its vision, hearings, and also tracking of the end. So when you move, you are tracked perfectly, and you are there, but you know that this is safe. So it's kind of it works, and we see improvements. We can track the progress of every patient, so the doctors can see how things are going, and yeah, it's really rewarding.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So a lot of progress there. So have you been to Dubai Expo 2020?
Not yet. It's in my agenda. I was waiting maybe January when it's less hot.
Yes. So Stefano, I know that you moving your company from the UK to UAE. Can you tell us a little bit about your motivation about that and why you think that immersive technology will be something very beneficial for the region?
We've been lucky enough to be introduced to 454 program, which is a program run by the government of Abu Dhabi. Mm-hmm. And they are creating a new ecosystem for companies that develop games and work on emerging technologies and media. Mm-hmm. And when we met the guys initially through a Zoom call and then physically, we finally find good listeners about our vision about social impact. So not people just interested in profit and in numbers, in how much revenue we're going to generate, but mm-hmm. they really want us to support. They really want to support us in making a change. So mm-hmm. they saw what we want to do, mm-hmm. and the environment itself. I think you can see that they care about. Tolerance, integration, diversity, and social impact. They have also government departments that work on that on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. And of course, I think they care about that and they see the benefit of immersive technology also because of their lifestyle, because of the weather condition and their lifestyle that for maybe 7 months every year, it's basically an indoor lifestyle. So you your house to a mall to your office because outside
it's too hot.
It's really it's extreme. And after COVID, they started to see that people start to isolate and have some sort of social anxiety, and also some category of people they are more vulnerable, like old people. They maybe don't go out. They need to be protected from COVID. And so we also work with someone in the Department of Community Development, and they run 6 workshops with senior citizens over 60 to introduce them to VR. Oh, okay. And the outcome was great because they started to look forward for this weekly meeting, and they pick up the technology immediately. Because even if it seems something so far from a senior citizen, it is not, because it's designed to be immediate, because you are inside that. It's much more easier to use a VR headset than a smartphone if you think about that.
Yeah.
Or a laptop, because you are using your hands, you are looking around. So if the content is designed properly, and this is what we want to do, to create better content that keep in consideration every category of people, from seniors, from people that have disabilities, mental disabilities, or even something like a visual impairment, color blindness. So to be inclusive in the most wide and so I think that they really have an high and the ears to listen about this project. So it's really perfect scenario for everyone that think outside the box and want to do something that is not just generating profit, which is good because every business needs to be sustainable, even charity business. But it's so refreshing to speak with people that really want to listen about how technologies can be used for good.
Yes, definitely. I think nowadays, and this is refreshing to see, is not only private organization, but public organization as well, have really that focus into impacting positively the life of their community, the life of their population. So, and this is the goal of this summit, is really ensuring to highlight the ways that emerging technologies, so immersive and everything, can actually impact positively not only the growth of revenue, but as well, in the same time, the life of the population. And I'm happy to hear that even older citizens are picking up the technology quite fast. What's something controversial? So I read recently that some people are really worried about the fact that you're going to be living in a virtual world. So you using immersive technology for mental health, for health, and at contrary, people are saying this will actually increase the mental health issues. What do you think about that?
I think that this depends on the ethical approach of the companies that produce these technologies and this content. Mm-hmm. This applies also to games. Mm-hmm. You know, of course, technologies, and especially immersive technologies, can be addictive. Yeah. Because of course you go in a better reality, and this can be wrong, because this needs to be a level on top of reality where you can find relief, maybe where you can access different service in a better and easiest way. But this doesn't need to be something that that create even more isolation. I always prefer to think at these technologies like technologies that can create bridges to people, countries, different cultures, because they can put everyone at the same level of emotions. So you focus on emotions and you don't focus on other stuff. But it's always about an ethical approach from the companies. It needs to come from them to put a time limit on the access on games, virtual reality experience, and platform and metaverse. Everything needs to have some boundaries, otherwise people get addicted, and otherwise companies, you know, they can just use your addiction to
that
advantage. Yeah, exactly. So they can combine it. It can be dangerous. So yeah, of course, I think that if there is a focus on an ethical approach, and we keep talking about ethics behind the game development, reality, and how to use technologies, because technologies are just tools, and so they are neutral. You can use it for good or for bad. This is always a decision that people that runs company should do.
Yes. Yes. So we will see everything, you know, we know that too much of everything is always bad. Yeah. For even good things, if you take good things and you consume it too much, is going to be bad. So it's always with moderation, I would say. So last question, what are you excited about the future?
Oh, I see, finally, of course, I'm being a nerd and growing up with sci-fi book and movies. I'm very excited about the metaverse, and I'm living my best life in terms of technologies, because, you know, virtual reality and whatever it's making my life and my job really great and fun. I'm really excited to see the evolution of metaverse in terms of something useful. So something that add a layer of reality and give more opportunities to people. So I would say that everything is going to the metaverse is going to be great. It's not the hype of the moment, but of course needs to be done properly. So I'm really excited about what the City of Soul announced. So they already have the City of Soul in the metaverse. But not just an amusement, you know, where you go there and you walk with your avatar, but to make the city services accessible to everyone, so you can, you know, do your paperwork from the metaverse. On the other side, you can run some nice activities from the Department of Tourism to engage people, you know, to give a kind of a preview of something. So I'm really excited about the evolution and about the new kind of roles that will emerge, you know, because we're going to have a new job. And as a company, we embraced this, you know, we started to look into the metaverse 3 years ago when Sandbox and the Centerland just started. And yeah, so we have projects on that, but still everything is moving so fast now, and
Yeah.
it's difficult to catch up. We are running on the track, so we will see. But this is what excites me now. Of course, always with a social impact. So what we are trying to do is to bring value there and not just go for the easy strategy, which would be just creating something basic and ride the hype of the moment. There are many companies that are doing amazing stuff. So even just looking at your LinkedIn feed now is so interesting.
Yeah.
You get so many input that open so many doors that you wish you could never sleep and keep studying.
Sleep is for tomorrow, but no, for mental health, we have to sleep. Yeah.
So, you need less screen time.
Exactly. So thank you very much, Stefano, for your participation here. I'm sure we will hear more about It's the End and the projects that you have. And yes, do you have any last words?
Oh, no, I'm happy. Thanks for inviting me. And I just want to tell everyone that our door is open. We are always reachable for a chat, for a sharing opinion. So we really believe in collaboration. So, we just want to grow also on a human level. So I think it's great what you're doing. And it's great that this technology can make easier collaboration without any geographical links. So, that people from Europe can work with people from Africa, from people from Middle East, from Southeast Asia. So that's great. So,
yeah.
Well done.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shukran. Shukranila. Bye.
Bye.